Hey everyone, it's Angela with Mystic Moon bringing you guys a holiday reading. So I just felt like being festive today and giving you guys a reading that I found. It's coming from an outline that I saw on Pinterest. So it's not mine, it's not my spread. So I have to give credit to arcanemysteries.tumblr.com. So they're the ones that created this, but I just wanted to go ahead and use it in today's spread. I thought it would be kind of fun. So what we're going to do is we're going to just go ahead and go through the outline. The very first thing that we're going to bring up is what blessings do the holidays hold for me? So let's get into it. So I'll just let you guys know what I'm using as I shuffle. What do the holidays have in store for me? What blessings? Okay. This right here is called the Green Witch Tarot. What blessings are in store for me? The holidays are bringing. Well, we have Seven of Chalices. So Seven of Chalices, Seven of Cups here is a very dreamy kind of an energy. It's definitely fantasy. It's definitely a very magical energy. So what the holidays are going to bring for some of you is some sort of a magical kind of an energy. I love it. And we're getting the Five of Wands. Very interesting. So what I'm getting for some of you out there watching this video is that if you have been in some sort of struggle or some sort of strife when it comes to another person, your inner thoughts, or a group of people, there's some kind of an energy here where there's like a little bit of magic, like a little magic wand that is placed on the situation to where everybody is just getting along suddenly. People may be gathering for the holidays and it's just kind of like, you know what? People are in better spirits. And so they just feel like opening up their hearts and just being a little bit more forgiving during this time. Wow. That's pretty amazing. Oh, exactly. What did I just say? This is the card of family and friends and gatherings and celebrations. So this right here is definitely on point for sure. Any kind of struggles that you've been having, things are going to just kind of magically come together. So literally, this is what this position is, which is what blessings do the holidays hold for you? The blessing of getting along, the blessing of community, the blessing of celebrations and getting together and having a good time with family and friends. Even with people that you have had issues with, you guys are coming together in a good way. This could even be an apology. This could be some kind of an energy that's coming through that's just very positive. That's just what I'm getting. It's very magical. It just kind of seems like, wow, it's just so light. It's just so airy. It feels so good. Maybe where there's been a lot of confusion before, communication and confusion or something is clearing up. And it's just like this magical wand that just kind of, it's like a little fairy dust for the holidays. So that's what I'm getting you guys for the very first message. That's very cool, very magical. I love it. So let's go ahead now and move into what has thrived in your life this past year. Now, of course, this could be positive or challenging, wherever your energy has been at. But what has really thrived for you this year? So let's go ahead and tap into the signs from Spirit Love Oracle that I created. What has really thrived for you this year? Wow, what has really thrived for you this year is whatever you have created. Now, of course, what have we created this year? Have we created strife? Have we created issues? Have we been creating from a state of abundance, or have we been creating from a state of fear? Well, let's find out. Well, very interesting, you guys. We have clinging ivy. So what does ivy do? Ivy clings. Ivy needs some kind of a platform in order to basically grow, something to hold on to, something as a support system. So it could be for some of you, of course, that maybe you have built a support system this year. You've built a community. You have weaved your web when it comes to a support system, so this could definitely be positive. So where you have thrived has been in your community. I also see the spider as weave as in a community. But there's also this energy here of what have we woven this year? We have woven from a place of clinging, of needing something or someone. And so it could be a codependent kind of energy coming through. So I need some more information. We have 333. I'm getting more of an energy though for those of you watching this video is that you've literally created community. Okay. You've created community. You have really taken the time to balance out your mind, your body, and your soul. So you are in the zone. You are expressing yourself authentically. And so that's what you really have, been thriving in this year, is just being you, being authentic, being true to who you are and true to what you want. Okay. Maybe instead of clinging to familiar territories, you're opening yourself up to weaving new webs or putting yourself out there into the universe, doing something new. Okay. Yeah, but see, I definitely get two different energies here. See, we're mourning, we're clinging to something that has ended, or we're clinging to sadness, we're clinging to mourning, we're clinging to a dark energy. So that's why I just said here earlier, it's like, yeah, there's a message here, but then there's another message. So that's either going to resonate for somebody out there, like both or one or the other. Take it as it resonates, you guys. But this is definitely something that has thrived this year and has gained momentum, has been positive, but there's also been a negative that's been thriving. You're mourning, you're just hanging on or clinging on to something that's past, that's over for now at least, or maybe some forever. Something is gone, something has reached its conclusion, something has cycled through, but we're having a hard time letting that go. And so we've really been in this energy all year, and it's really been gaining momentum and thriving. So that just goes to prove to you that we can create good things or we can create negative things. So it might be some kind of a special message for some of you out there, as in, moving forward, do you want to create and weave a new web, or do you want to stay stuck and cling to the old? The choice is yours. Wow. Wow. Okay, so I've got all the cats. Well, not all of them. I think I have like 6 cats in the room. I don't know what the hell just happened, but they flipped out. Somebody got spooked, and then they all just went crazy all over the room. So I don't want to get rid of this reading, and I'm not going to edit it, because when I edit it, it seems like it takes forever to upload. So I'm not going to do it. So what I am going to do is I'm just going to continue. I hope you guys don't mind what just happened. All right. Let's continue. What else? Okay, so what else has been thriving this past year? Thanks, guys. You really know how to mess up a reading. We have roles, okay? So the roles are hats, different hats that we have been wearing this year, okay? Different roles that we have played. So this is different lessons, different areas where we've been asked to either step up or show up for ourselves or for other people, different lessons that we've learned, different things that we've learned, things like that. So what has thrived this year is all the different roles, all the different experiences that you have experienced on this journey. So all of that wisdom, all of those things are thriving. You've learned a lot from all the things that you've been through. And interesting, we have memories, okay? So there's something about clinging to memories and mourning memories, the way things were. What I'm getting here is that what's thriving is that, we may be asked to just play a different role. There's different roles that are happening. So maybe if for some of us we are clinging on to a past partner that things have changed, there's just a different role that we're playing in their life now. We're either maybe physically not in their life, but maybe we're spiritually connected still. We're energetically connected. Or the role that we're playing is we're just friends now rather than lovers. Or the roles are reversed, as in now we're kind of the ones that are learning a lesson, and maybe they're doing something better with their lives, and we're just kind of, sitting back in the background and just kind of in that mourning period. There's all kinds of interesting energies that are coming through with the roles. It's like a switching of the roles. But the thing is, you have the ability to put on any hat or take off any hat at any time. You do not have to play a role if it is not suiting you, if it is not helping you and helping you step into your highest good, okay? So it's just Spirit's way of saying, you know what? You can play whatever role that you want. It's up to you. Come on, Sharky. Now Sharky's playing with the light. So Anyways, this is what's really thriving. The wisdom, the lessons that we've learned on this journey so far, and any way that we are connected to our past, if we're clinging on to it, this is gaining momentum. So it's not really the best energy there, but we're weaving a new future. We're putting ourselves out there. We're stepping into our authenticity, okay? Rather than clinging on to the old ways, we're willing to step into a new role. And so it's a choice here. The choice is ours of what energy we want to gain momentum moving forward. Do we want to stay stuck or do we want to move forward? The choice is ours. We have the free will to choose it. Wow, beautiful. All right, so now let's go ahead and go into a different deck here. Some decks fell on the floor, so it's just not meant to be. The next thing is going to be what needs to be pruned in my life. So we already saw that the old actually needs to be pruned. Something from our past needs to be let go for now, okay? I don't want to scare anybody, because sometimes when I say things like that, people are like, what do you mean I got to let go? It's, maybe it's just a temporary let go. Maybe it's not forever. Maybe you just need a break. Maybe you just need to concentrate and focus on another area. So what needs to be pruned from our lives? Well, this is an interesting way I'm going to use this deck. I never use it this way, but I feel guided to. The twin flame messages. So this deck, this is going to be thoughts or words or clinging on to words that people have said or that things that we think people are thinking. So I think it's kind of interesting to see what's going to come through here for things that we need to prune. What do we need to prune when it comes to our thoughts or words from someone else? I just have to do something else right now. Please try and understand. So this is an energy here for some of you that have been told something. I need space. I need time. I need to just go into another direction. I need to be with this other person right now. This needs to be pruned from your mind. Maybe some of us are rolling this around and we're feeling the rejection. We're feeling less than. We're feeling like we're not good enough. That needs to be pruned this year. We need to get this thought out of our heads. And you've been in my dreams. So this is the thing. A lot of you may have been dreaming about somebody, or you've been dreaming about something for a while, but you're not necessarily doing anything with the dream. You're just kind of thinking about it, but you're not really taking the next step to take it to the next level. That needs to be pruned, meaning that it's time to get out of the dreaming stage and it's time to get into the doing stage. But also, if this is connected to a person, somebody that you've been dreaming about, it's time to get out of a dream world. It's time to get out of the fantasy land for now. Because the fantasy land and the dreams, it's not doing anything for you but keeping you stuck. And now if some of you are in high vibrations and you're dreaming of a partner and it's not tearing you down in a negative way, keep doing that. But this is speaking to those of you that are having a hard time with that. You keep dreaming about the same person. You keep having a fantasy about the same person, yet you're not seeing anything change. You're not seeing anything different. So it's keeping you stuck. So that's the people that I'm talking to with that. Or it has to do with your own dreams. It's time to do and stop dreaming. It's time to do it. Your beauty still moves me. So, man, this is a tough one. This just means, it's really difficult to let go of somebody that not only are you attracted to their soul, their heart, but you are physically attracted to them, and all of those things, the beauty in them just moves you to pieces. And I mean that in a positive and negative way, meaning like you cannot see another person. You cannot see that same beauty in another person. This person moves you to just the depths of your soul. It's a tough one, okay? But Spirit's saying we got to prune this. Yes, it's a beautiful connection. Yes, it's a beautiful thing. Yes, you guys had a beautiful time or a beautiful moment, whatever it was. But the thing is, we got to prune this. We can't hang on to this. Is it helping us? Is it helping us to roll around the beauty and the thoughts and the dreams of this person? Is it helping us? Is it propelling us forward, or is it keeping us stuck? Is it keeping us holding on to something that maybe is just not happening right now? So again, the choice is ours, but it's about, we got to get over the fact that somebody is so amazing and, oh my gosh, it was such a beautiful connection, if only. And it's like we can stay stuck on the only forever. We need to basically get in touch with reality. And the reality is that if somebody is not wanting to be a part of your life because they're telling you, I just need to do something else right now, or I'm not ready, or whatever the situation is, you got to let that happen. You got to let them do them. And then you do you in the meantime. Easier to just stay away right now. So somebody that's in separation with you, somebody that's not facing you, ghosting you, just basically telling you, I just don't want to talk, or I can't talk to you right now. Needs to be pruned. You got to stop worrying about this. You've got to stop worrying that somebody is basically just, needs to stay away, or that it's just easier not to talk to you right now. You got to get out of that energy of feeling badly about it, or feeling rejected by this, or obsessing about that thought. And last message, I can't ignore the signs that I'm receiving any longer. This is a very interesting one. I'm not really going to get into it because this is kind of like an argumentative kind of a topic. I think a lot of people will get signs, and the signs that we're getting over and over and over again can really just mean that you are in alignment with the energy of what you are thinking about. So if you're thinking about a particular person 24/7, naturally you're going to see their name, you're going to see all these things that remind you of them because you're in alignment with the energy. A lot of people will interpret those signs as that's the universe's way of saying it's meant to be and that we're coming back together. And for some of you, that may be the case, but that's not the case for everyone. So we have to basically make sure that we're not plugged in to the wrong kind of an energy. If you've let go and you've healed and all of a sudden these signs are coming to you and you're not even worried about union with somebody, or you're not even worried about someone, I would say that those signs that you're seeing over and over again with somebody that you're like not even thinking about, that might be a bigger sign. That might be a more meaningful sign. Okay. Now I'm definitely not taking away from people that are getting signs and you're plugged into, your person's energy. Definitely not taking away from that. But some people will look at a sign and say over and over again, and that's because you're obsessively thinking about it, so you're in alignment with the energy. So that's why I'm bringing this up in this way, is because remember, these are the things that we need to prune. We need to prune all the signs. I keep getting signs. I keep seeing signs. It means it's meant to be. It means this. It means that. We need to prune this. We need to just kind of let go of all these things that we're trying to make and turn into signs that something is meant to be. Because what I'm seeing is, for some of you out there, we really need to just let things lie with the particular person. We need to let things just kind of be. And it's not about letting go forever, but it's about letting this energy, letting this connection breathe. So that way people can kind of adjust and kind of figure out what they want to do. So that's why someone's saying, I've just got something I got to do right now. You got to understand. So I need some space. I need some time. It's easier for me to stay away. Some of us are not wanting to hear that. It's really hard. It's really hard to respect someone's space and boundaries and let them have that time to figure things out, because of course we're naturally afraid that they're never going to come back, that they're not going to choose us, that they're going to realize that they're happier without us. I mean, these are all the things that we're thinking, okay? And maybe some of that might be true, who knows? But it's not going to do you any good to obsess about these energies. You can't control it. You can't control what another person is going to think or do. All you can do is just take care of yourself and control your own life and your own experiences. So that's what Spirit's asking us to do here. Is if you guys are feeling any of this energy, if any of this has been said to you, they're telling you to prune it. It's time to just kind of let that go for the coming year. It's time to just let those thoughts and that energy go. All right. So if some of you are not dealing with a love situation, that's the main message that I'm getting for you. Is it's time to stop dreaming. It's time to take those dreams and turn them into a reality. So hopefully that resonates for some of you out there. So now let's see what the next thing in the outline is, which is the obstacles that you faced this year. Okay, well, you know what? I'm not even going to go into it because I just see that that's what we faced this year. We faced some sort of challenge when it comes to mourning memories, losing something not working out the way that we wanted it to. Those are the obstacles that we faced this year. So I'm not even going to go there. What are the goals that you must put in place for yourself? So this is what Spirit wants us to focus on. This is what Spirit wants us to basically take a look at and focus on, instead of the past, instead of the memories, instead of the mourning energy. What do they want us to focus on? Let's see. We're going to get the the messages using the Angels of Abundance deck by Doreen Virtue. Spirit wants us to focus on deservingness. This is about worthiness. Do we feel like we deserve it? Do we not feel like we deserve it? This has a lot to do with what comes towards us in our lives. Our energy. Is our energy in alignment? We might say that we want love, but do we really believe or really feel like we deserve it? So that's something to consider. We have positivity, faith, and optimism. A lot of us have lost faith that we're ever going to be able to find somebody that, is deserving of us and we're deserving of them. Do we deserve to be happy? Positivity, faith, and optimism could be a problem. So this right here is saying here, what goals must I place for myself to get more in a positive frame of mind, to be more optimistic, to have more faith, to realize that you deserve this happiness? It's about getting in that vibration of it so it can come to you. And we have take a divinely guided chance. Wow. Okay, so I'm going to read all of these because I think that they're important. Yes, I get my own interpretations off of it, but there may be some messages in there for some of you that will help you. So remember, this is about what goals must you place for yourself this coming year. Well, you need to take a divinely guided chance. All positive change and successful ventures involve a degree of risk, and you are ready to follow your divine guidance to new territories. As you leave behind that which is comfortable and familiar but no longer appropriate for you, you make room for new and more meaningful opportunities. So remember what already came through here. It's about leaving the past behind and going forward in a fresh new energy. So it's coming through here again. Why? Because you deserve it. That's why. You deserve something more than you've been settling for. Maybe you've been afraid to change because you're comfortable or you're fearful or you don't feel like you deserve it. That needs to change this year. So it's talking about you are a beloved child of God like everyone else, and you deserve to receive the support that will allow you to focus upon your divine life purpose. Even if you can't yet recognize your lovable qualities, trust that God and the angels can see how amazing you truly are. So again, this could have to do with the life purpose, because remember, what's coming through, what needs to be pruned, is that we need to take a dream and actually put it into reality. So if you feel like something's been holding you back, like you don't deserve it, or it's not going to work out for you, or you're not going to be successful, you got to take a divinely guided chance this year. You need to take something and put it into action and have more positivity, faith, and optimism. It says you open the doorway to positive experiences and opportunities with your positive expectations and energy. Do not allow negative energy or temporary setbacks to interfere with the path that you are on. Keep the faith and keep going. Beautiful. So we can relate this to if you have a dream and you've been holding back, this is a time to go forth, take that chance this year. If this has to do with love, which a lot of this reading has had to do with so far, this is talking about know that you deserve something better for yourself. And so if it happens to be the person like that you are really hanging on to and that person just is not in the right energy, this is about moving forward and realizing that you deserve more than what they have to offer you at this present time. And that just means that you can move forward and give more to yourself. You can give to yourself what other people are not ready to or able to give. So you deserve this. You deserve something. You got to take a chance and go into a new direction. There's positive energy. Be optimistic about the future because it's very hopeful. And you have the strength and the courage in order to do it. You can do it. You deserve more than what you're settling for, is what Spirit is telling me. So these are the goals that you have to set, is aim higher. That's what it is. Aim higher for yourself. You deserve more than what you have gotten or what you've been settling for. So let's go ahead and take a look and see how you can, you know what? This is what we're going to do. Let's go ahead and get some future energies. What is on the horizon? How about that? We already can see that there's certain things that we need to do, certain things that we need to focus on. Let's see what is on the horizon for us. That's what I want to take a look at to end this reading. What is on the horizon for us? So what do I want to use for this? What is on the horizon for us? I want to use the Archangel Power. No, those are angel cards. Right? Archangel Guidance cards by Doreen Virtue. Sorry. I couldn't think. What else? And we're going to use this deck right here, which is called Whisper Nature's cards. And we're going to use these cards, which is the Secrets of the Mystic Grove by Arwen Lynch. What is on the horizon for us? What is on the horizon for 2019? See, we have trust. It's very interesting that we actually just got that card. It was about being optimistic and having faith, trust. So we're overcoming our fears. We're setting intentions and we're having faith on our intentions. So we're taking a trusted foot forward. That's what I'm getting from Spirit. We're looking ahead. We're not looking back. Look at that. Look at that. We are a visionary. We are planning. We are preparing for what's ahead of us, not the past anymore. We're not focused on the past anymore. Amazing. And we have secrets, whisper, confidences, and sharing. Interesting. So this is about the whispers of our heart, the whispers of our intuition. We're going within, we're paying attention. Maybe we're not speaking so much about our plans. Maybe we're kind of keeping some of our energies to ourselves. And that's not a bad thing. You know, especially when you're dreaming about something, you want to bring something about. Sometimes it's a good idea not to share these thoughts with other people because other people may influence them in a negative way. Remember, there was an energy that was talking about not allowing the negativity of other people to take you off of your path. So there's this energy here of maybe look ahead, maybe keep things secret. Also, what I just got too is that some of us have a tendency to basically say a lot of things about things that didn't work out, you know? And then you regret it later when, you know, you work things out. And so it's best to just kind of take things and keep them to yourself. And so that's for some of you twin flames out there. You know, a lot of things that maybe you have talked to your friends or your family about this twin flame dynamic. And because they don't really quite understand the twin flame dynamic, it's kind of like maybe keeping some of this energy and some of these things that are happening to yourself, because you know, you're trying to look ahead, and maybe in the future, this is something that will come together. Maybe something will work out. And sometimes people's judgments, because of the things that we've said about our masculine or feminine, sometimes that can actually create a little bit of that energy of, you know, ooh, I wish I hadn't have shared that, or I wish I hadn't have said that, because now they look at this person in a negative light. I don't know why that's coming through, but it is. Okay. So let's go ahead and, sorry, I had to let some cats out. So let's go ahead and go into the nature, whisper nature cards. Trust your own understanding. Exactly. What is your own understanding? So I definitely get this message here. We have trust coming up 2 times now. Trust your own intuition. This is about kind of maybe looking ahead and not concentrating so much on what other people are saying. Really taking time to trust your own understanding about whatever journey you're on, whatever's going on in your life. This card is about talking about sharing and confidence and talking to other people, but this is about secrets. So this is about if you have anything that's, you know, delicate or anything that's very dear to you, maybe it's a time for you not to share these secrets. Maybe it's a time of confidences, as in you want to make sure that you can trust the people that you're talking about. So I have trust and secrets and confidences. Interesting. Look ahead. So this is an energy here where if you feel like you can't trust somebody, because trust is coming up now here, that you need to look ahead, meaning like you might need to get rid of any kind of energies that are no longer serving you. So what's ahead for us is maybe we are fine-tuning our environment. We're fine-tuning who we are dealing with and who we are opening ourselves up to. We're looking ahead. We're not looking back. So it could even be that anybody that is in the way of something that you want to do, it might be time to consider possibly, you know, figuring out what you're going to do, because see, we have a bountiful harvest in front of us. So if there's any lower vibrational energies that are taking away from your path, it might be time for you to basically figure out what you want to do, who you need to cut off, what you need to stop thinking or, you know, allowing your energy to be affected by. And we have celebrate differences. Very interesting. So when I just said that though, it's kind of like, okay, people are on different paths. But again, even though people are different, and sometimes we might want to cut people out of our life, maybe we just need to kind of switch how we're dealing with them. Okay? Maybe we just need to switch on what we share with them and what we tell them. And that doesn't mean that you can't have, you know, a good connection with somebody. Like, let's just say it's a family member, okay? And, you know, you're talking to your family member about certain things that you want to do, or maybe it's about a connection, and they don't quite understand it. And so the thing is, you guys are thinking differently. Well, this might be an energy here where maybe, you know, maybe don't talk about certain subjects, or maybe there's just certain things that you should just keep to yourself, because we have something about listening to your own understanding, trusting your own understanding about a situation. So it's not really a time for sharing, even though this is a card that says sharing. It's not a time for sharing. It's a time to look ahead and be focused on your journey and kind of not letting anything interfere with that. So you're on a path of your own faith and trust. You're overcoming your fears. You have your intentions. You want to move forward in a specific way. And even though other people might not agree with your path and may not agree with what it is that you are doing, it's like you need to keep looking ahead, and whatever that means as far as maybe you cut people off, maybe you just kind of deal with them differently. Whatever you got to do to clear this energy is what's needed in order for you to bring forth your intentions. That's what I'm getting here. It's about changing things up or changing the way that we deal with other people. And this could even be the person that maybe you're trying to come together with in the new year. Maybe this is an energy of realizing that, you know what, you guys have different paths in order to get to maybe this destination that you want to get to with them. And so you got to trust your own intuition, your own understanding, but also see that they're on their own path too, if that makes sense. Regardless, though, you have to look ahead. It's about, you can't wait around for somebody to figure it out. You gotta move ahead. We have angel therapy. Archangel Raphael, give your cares and worries to us angels and allow us to take your burdens. So Archangel Raphael is an angel of healing. An angel of healing, maybe heart or even health issues. Regardless, in our future, we have some sort of healing that's taking place. We have Archangel Raphael that wants to basically give us some therapy, give us some tender, loving care, help us to heal in some aspect. We also have Archangel Michael showing up saying, remember who you are. Now remember, there is something about being authentic. There's something about trusting your own intuition. You know, marching to the beat of your own drum. You are a powerful, loving, and creative child of God. You are very loved. So remember who you are. So this is about your path, your journey, not anybody else's. And we have leadership. So this is about taking a leadership role. Archangel Gabriel. Archangel Gabriel, it says, it is a time for you to assume your leadership power and position and lovingly guide others. Interesting. So you could literally be a therapist type of a person or a leader that is basically helping other people on their path in regards to healing. Especially when it comes to matters of the heart, perhaps. And you have to trust that this is a path that is meant for you. And it may be that other people are going, you can't do that. You can't quit your day job to do this. And so you have to basically kind of honor that everybody has their differences of opinion. And, or maybe the way that you're going about your situation, other people don't agree, but it is about not letting people get in your way and moving ahead, looking ahead, and not letting anything take you down, because there's this bountiful harvest that's coming to you in the future. And you need to trust your own understanding of what that is, what your intentions are. So it's literally about clearing the energy and the expectations or the judgments that other people have on you when it comes to a certain path, whether that's your way of thinking, your belief system, or your life purpose. So whatever this is, we're freeing ourselves from all of these constrictions. We're freeing ourselves from the judgments of other people. We're freeing ourselves from the energies or the beliefs that other people have about our journey or about our life purpose or who we truly are. So that's what I'm getting from Spirit. This is what's ahead, is you are looking ahead. You are moving forward. You are clearing this energy. You are getting past this energy. You're not letting anything hold you back. You are moving ahead. So let's get some last messages here. What else is on the horizon? Oh my gosh. For some of you, you're coming together with like a soul connection. You know, somebody that is going to basically be in this energy of Two of Cups, sharing your cup of love. So for some of you, this is your goal. Your goal is to come together or to create this, to manifest a specific love. And I'm seeing here, you're stepping into your power this year. You're looking ahead. You're not looking back. You are creating. This could be a brand new person. For some of you, this could be like a reconciliation between you and another person. But whatever it is, whoever's resonating with these messages so far, you know exactly what you're doing. You're in your power. Look, the green man, the fool, exactly. The fool gives no shits. The fool does what he wants. The fool basically says, I don't care if I look like a fool. I know what I'm doing. I got this. And I have so much faith and optimism and positivity, just like that card showcased, that that's what we need to have. I'm creating my abundance. I'm a green man. I am creating all of this. I'm creating my experience, my reality. So you guys are wanting to attract love into your life or some kind of connection. And it may not be love for everybody. It may be a partner that you partner with for a creative project, but whatever it is, it looks good. But see, here's the Knight of Cups. This is definitely more of an energy of a person that you are wanting to attract into your life or back into your life. Now, but remember, this reading is a little, not contradictory, but it might be a little confusing to some of you, because in the beginning of the reading, we had the energies come through that we need to stop mourning the loss of something. We need to stop hanging on to some old energy. Now, for some of you, you may be ready to let someone go so a new person can come in. And I'm seeing this is happening for you next year. I'm seeing you're going to bring it in. Okay. But for some of you, you may want to bring this old person back in, but what it's going to require for you to do is it's going to require that you basically let go in this unhealthy way that you are unhealthily attached to the outcome with this person. That needs to be let go. We have to stop mourning for what was. We have to open ourselves up to a new transformation, a new way of being with this person. And sometimes that's extremely hard to do because we don't want to let go of the way things once were. The way things once were, it was so awesome. It was so amazing. But you want to know what? We're obviously continuing to grow and prosper and evolve. And so things can't stay the same forever. People change, hearts change, feelings change, life changes, the universe changes. We're constantly evolving. So it's about not clinging to the old, not clinging to what's gone, what's already gone. And what's already gone may be pain. It may be that some of you are holding on to some old pain that you just need to let go of. You need to forgive. You need to let go. And maybe that's what what the key is to possibly reuniting with somebody. That might be possibly it. And for some of you, it might be an entirely brand new person that's coming in, possibly. So resonate with the messages however it works for you. And I hope that you guys enjoyed this. It was just something special for the holidays that I wanted to give to you guys. So thank you so much and have a fantastic day. Bye.